Okay, it holds water a little bit, but it's not too bad. I still haven't got the slab cut. I bought a diamond blade for my angle grinder, but I really don't think it's gonna be what I want it to be. So I should probably, I have a pretty big grinding wheel or a big circular saw. Maybe I can go get a masonry blade and just try to cut it that way. I reached out to a couple people I knew had concrete saws and it just hasn't really followed through. So I'm just gonna get a masonry blade and get this slab cut. But today we're out here looking at the water. We have had a ton of rain and I just want to see how everything's draining. This fire pit is about to go. They lifted the burn ban from my area, thank goodness. So I'm about to be able to burn that. It's literally a water pit underneath it. There's a bunch of water standing here in front. Everything is soggy. All of this is soggy. We've got 8 inches of rain in the last 5 days since my last video came out. And yeah, so this is holding quite a bit of water right here. And there's a little bit of a low spot right here that's holding water. It is draining pretty well, even though it's kind of filled back up with some sediment there, probably from washing down the hill, I would imagine. And this area was a little high, but it's washed pretty bad too. So, but that's okay. I mean, I knew some of it was going to come off. We'll see, and hopefully it'll just straighten itself out. But we got a little bit of a puddle there. I took a shovel last time I was here while it was pouring rain and dug it out a little bit right there. So it's moving down the hill. I shot the grate on that and then it rained and I wasn't able to start digging the trench down better, but we've got all our markers up where we know how deep it needs to be dug now. Just gotta let everything harden up whenever the rain dries off, and then we will get to digging that ditch for the final time, hopefully. And also I've got some rock that I'm gonna put all around the outskirts here, at least on this front and on the side. For the most part, the area directly around the slab looks great. All right, we're gonna run to town and get some diesel because I didn't grab any. I gotta get this fire pit burned and the one on the house side. You're mine, little fire pit.
Not so little.
No. Yeah, it's probably 4 foot over her head anyway. All right, we're gonna pour it all on there and light her up.
Well, I was born on a Sunday. Well, Thursday I had me a job. I was born on a Sunday. Well, Thursday I was working out on a job. I ain't never had a day off since I learned right from wrong. Said I was bad. I did something to her head. Mama said I was bad. I did something to her head. And Papa threw me out. Oh, I said I got to earn my own way.
All right, guys, as you can see, it's not going very well over there. This fire is way more important, so I'm gonna use the rest of my fuel to try to get this one started. All this wood was wet when we cut it down, and now we got 8 inches of rain, so everything is sopping wet. I don't even know if it's gonna happen, but I gotta try. If not, we'll bring some more fuel and try again tomorrow.
I ain't never been in trouble. I ain't got the time. I don't mess around with magic child. Well, I got him. Whatever you say, Lord, well, that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever you say, well, that's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause I'm the working man. Lord, I'll do the job for you.
All right, guys, you can see everything is just far too wet to burn. It'll be too wet again tomorrow, but we'll try again. I love you guys, and we'll see you then. All right, guys, I got a masonry blade. We're gonna put it on Russell's Skil saw and try to cut this slab. Wish me luck. Dude.
Oh, mean.
I don't know why I stuck it under the bar. We go a little more? Yeah. There we go. Alright, we're working on getting it swept now. And then we got a string line. It's not a chalk line. I know it's getting dark already, but we're just gonna lay down one line, just see how we like it. And if all's good, then I'll come out here in the morning and get the rest of it cut. Everything looks good. We might try a little bit of water tomorrow and see how that does, but yeah, we'll be back in the morning. All right, guys, we are back to cutting the slab. You can see what we got done yesterday. It's just about 3 or 4 feet, really, but it's going really well. It's not like blowing out the edges or anything ridiculous, so right when I was finishing, I kind of started drifting that way towards the line, so hopefully I can kind of correct it and keep on moving.
Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold off of New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep a getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, I wanna feel. Hey, mama, mama, rock me, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. I wanna rock like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, mama, you can rock me, rock me.
All right, guys, all done. That went way smoother than I expected. And shout out to It's All Grady. I went back and watched some of their videos after they did their concrete work. This is how they cut their slab, and it seemed reasonably easy. I'm glad it worked out. I was honestly a little worried about it, but I'll go by and give you guys a good look at it. I did a little plunge cut through the middle of my line because I was worried that when I was coming down it might blow out a chunk, but so I did a little plunge cut and I hit that one like pretty perfectly. And then I missed this one a little more, so it's a little more wide, but I mean it still looks great. I don't know if it would have blew out if I didn't do the plunge cut, but I figured that was the safest way. You can see at my angle I kind of tried to miss that board again. These ones over here, you can tell they go like this at the last minute, but I really don't care. It's just just needs to be cut for a relief crack. Feels good to get that checked off the list. I've been worried sick that it was gonna freeze at night and have a big potential of cracking. But now if it does crack, it should crack to our lines, and if it doesn't, well then it's just destiny, I guess. I'll give you one more look over. It's basically it's broke up into 6 panels now. The 2 panels, 2 wider panels in the middle. This is where I'll be parking at, and then these 2 outside panels. I have one last thing I want to do is go get a tape measure and measure how deep the cut is. We didn't really measure the blade. We just said, good enough. But just so we have a reference, I will go grab something to measure it real quick. Let's see, I've got this little stick so we can stick it down in there and then mark it there. 3/4 of an inch on a 3.5 inch pour. I'm pretty sure it should be a little deeper than that, but I honestly can't remember. I don't think I'll be recutting it. I'm happy how it turned out. Thank you to my members for supporting my channel so we can play good music. I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.